Hey guys, what's going on today? This is your boy Sue. I am rested and recovered. Mardi Gras is over. Fat Tuesday is come and gone. Today's actually Ash Wednesday. You're probably getting this tomorrow, which will be a nothing Thursday. But anyway, the party's died down, so I can really kind of circle back around and focus on what's important in life, like recording myself playing video games. And why not? Everyone needs a hobby. A man must have a craft, after all. And even though I'm not what I would call an expert player in Banished, I can say that it is a craft, and a craft which I'm going to be continuing to do probably for a long time here because, I'm only at 435. There's a lot of space left. Some of my viewers, particularly Dead Inside, has inspired me to just stop and smell the roses and quit worrying about my goals so much. So, and also, he inspired me to build a bridge, which is the first thing I'm going to do this episode. Several bridges, actually. I don't know what Dead Inside, which one looks nice. I'm partial to brick things, so let's try that. Whoa, that's a thick bridge. Didn't realize. Wow, we might have to do a little terraforming here before we can get this going. So I wasn't aware that it was going to be quite so complicated. Yeah, so we'll do power flattening and kind of make this is where the bridge will come. Can we actually get it a little bit better like that? Yeah, okay. That way the road can get up through here. And we'll be able to do it, hopefully. Now let's try. That's cool that it's so big. But I don't know why it's not working. Why? Oh, this one's just a single one. Okay, let's try starting it from the other side. I'm going to pause it because we're getting a lot of pop-ups here from merchants. Well, I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong. Do you? Five per unit of length. I have to start further up, perhaps. Now, what the hell is wrong with this? Let's read the description. Wider and cooler. I really don't know why it's not letting me do it. Does it only work? I mean, look at this. This is perfectly flat. Let's try here. No? 2 spaces away? No. 1 space away? Well, sorry. I guess we don't get the cool wide bridge. I guess we just get like a dinky little 1-tile bridge. But even that doesn't seem to work. Does it not want to cross the lake for some reason? It only wants to cross the river? Is that the case? Seems to be the case, Dead Inside. Works perfectly fine. Oh no, you have to connect it all the way to the other side before you let go. Ah ha ha ha. Of course. It's all so simple now. That would make sense. Let's try it. No, not there. Yeah, okay. Doi. Alright, so let's try that. We'll go all the way across, and boom. That's going to be our bridge. As simple as they say in New Zealand. Let's go over here and do one too. As promised. Oh, well, something's still awful about that one. Let's try. Maybe too long or not quite matching up. No, can't do it there. We'll keep trying though. There we go. Boom. Alright, so we're going to have some bridges done. People are going to be able to get around a lot easier. I wonder if I could connect the bridge from here to out there. Probably not. It would look kind of dumb anyway. Alright, so we got our bridges done. Now let's go see about these traders. See if there's anything we want. How are we doing on tools? We're okay on tools, huh? I probably don't want anything from you. How about you? Don't want candles. I don't know why he keeps bringing me just candles. Did I order candles at some point? I must have. Chickens and beef cows. Nope, we don't want any of that stuff. Alright, so also, another thing that I'm trying to figure out. Apparently, wheat is not a food and flour is not a food. So it's much better for these things if they are plantations. So I think we're going to remove all of our wheat fields. Yeah, I know. It's annoying. It's a big pain in the ass, but we're going to turn them into plantations. Because apparently that doesn't go towards your food stockpile, and I don't want to get, you know, the impression that I have a bunch of food if I don't. That's very dangerous. So this way this is 11 by 11. The others are too small. There we go. I don't want to get the impression that I have more food than I do and then, you know, get in trouble. Start losing this game like I've been losing Civ. By the way, I kicked Civ's ass off camera. Civ 5 I'm referring to, of course. I kicked ass off camera when you guys weren't watching in a practice game. I think it's the pressure and the distraction of chatting away while you're playing a game like that. You can't do it. You got to really focus in on what you're doing. So yeah, there's no documentation to prove that I'm not full of shit, but I beat it on 7 difficulty. Why does that one look different? I don't know. So do we keep going with more fields? I think so. Dead Inside suggested about 20. I don't know why this one looks different. I'm going to leave a path so they can get through. But I'm going to keep doing fields. This one will be a little bit bigger. And then we'll do one more here. Nah, we'll leave that space open for future expansion of the housing. Right? So something might go here. Where's that bridge coming out? Up there, okay. Perfect. Alright, let's unpause the game. All these farmers are out of work right now. Oh, it's this way because it's done. Okay, so we want wheat. And wheat. Let's pause it again. This is going to take just a minute. Actually, we should leave it running so that the crops get clear or whatever the hell it is they have to do to them. They have to remove something. Oh, they have to remove the existing wheat. Okay, I see. That would make sense. We'll just have to wait for that to happen. And we'll go down to wheat and 1 on each of them. And apparently we actually probably need more windmills, is what I'm thinking. It occurs to me that we may need more windmills. We're okay on logs right now, I think. Don't you guys agree? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I wanted to get done this episode, but we're already kind of having time issues. You know what? I'm thinking about doing some statues. Again, recommended by Dead Inside. He's probably the only one that watches the videos. That's why I keep mentioning his name. Him and Peter are probably the only... Well, they're the only people that comment anyway, so... They're the real MVPs. Make sure they're all down to 1. We don't waste unnecessary labor. Oops, that's the wrong button. Everybody's at 1, huh? 1, 1, 1. Oh, that guy's at 3. Yes, it's a bit tedious, I realize, but... Okay, so we need another worker. Another worker. Okay. Hopefully, this will make our food situation really, really strong, and we can just kind of relax about it for a while. That's what I'm going for anyway. I don't want to be distracted by food while I'm doing other shit. It's basically what it comes down to. Alright, so we got that done. And what we're going to do next is make sure that we've got... See, this guy He doesn't have enough butter to make bread. Which is weird, considering we have so many cows. But I'm not sure. Should we upgrade this storage warehouse? Probably not. But it's definitely an issue of butter. These guys seem to both be functioning well. I spoke too soon, I guess. Somebody said to let the milk build up first, but people seem to eat it, and I don't know actually how you would go about not letting people eat it. There is this kind of specialized barn that you can use. Distribution barn. It's a resource depot, right? Yeah, so I could, like, store up a bunch of milk there. Let's try it. I'm interested to see how this works anyway, if nothing else. Food's getting kind of low. I wish a merchant would show up with some food. He's got firewood. I told you to bring firewood all the time, didn't I? Tell me you got some food, buddy. Realize how low we were. Of course, it's about harvest time, so we're okay. We're not in any real danger. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see what he's got. Nope, no food. Oh well, we'll be fine. But we do need to get all this stuff harvested. It's almost there. These cow fields are pretty much full. Why? Oh, you don't have a farmer. We must be missing a few farmers here and there. Dead Inside doesn't like my hunting blinds. I guess they're kind of useless, huh? It's getting a little duck meat here and there. For one person, that's not much. He's right. 400. Sacrificing a whole worker for that. Yeah. We're not producing as much milk as we were, but we do have some. So we want to hold it in the storage barn and then probably, I guess, release it all at once would make sense. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll have to kind of play it as we go. It kind of seems like we just don't have enough dairies. Nah. I'm really just interested in food right now. We are starting our harvest, it looks like. No? Yeah, we are. So we should fill up a little bit better than we have been. And let's check and see how much actual wheat we have now. I want to check like wheat and milk and all that kind of stuff. So flour we have just tons. So it's not an issue of flour. It's just an issue of butter. And I think that's coming from an issue with our milk production. Well, we have some now, so. Alright, how does this guy work? He's gonna have a worker, I guess, or two. Maybe. And I'm gonna tell him, like, where's the milk? Okay, I'm gonna tell you to hold on to about 2,000 milk so that nobody can eat it. Right? Why is it saying not enough workers? There we go. Okay. Hold on to 2,000 milk, please. I'm gonna turn these dairies off for right now. And lower the amount of workers, of course. And then I'm going to turn this guy just onto regular hardtack, because that doesn't require anything. Could do flour. Do we have walnuts? I don't think we have walnuts. Do we have walnuts? Let's see. That would be nice. Wait, hold on. I should just check this way. You have chestnuts, but not... I wish they were in alphabetical order, but they're not. No, we have pecans and chestnuts, and that's it. Okay. Maybe one of these guys will miraculously have... No? Okay. Those are just seeds. We don't need those. Nah, we don't need any of that right now. We're more focused on making sure we're well fed. Or we can really continue on the game at all. Alright, so it's not an issue of like wheat and flour. I mean, we never actually checked how much wheat we have. I'm assuming it's like a hell of a lot. Yeah, we have like 9,000 wheat. That's gonna like kill our storage if we're not careful, actually. This is why I have this. But we need to keep an eye on like our magazines and make sure they don't get super full of wheat. I think we're okay for the time being. This magazine is not even close to being full, so... Alright, so we want you to hold on to 2,000 milk, so... How much have you got so far? Milk is 58. This is our problem. We're not getting enough milk. Okay, so we need more standard pastures, probably, to generate more milk. We're making a lot of milk, though, so maybe we just need to let it fill up a little bit. What we do want, probably, more bakeries. And just go ahead and do the basic flour hardtack bread. I mean, it's not bad, right? At least we're using what we've got. So I'm going to go a little crazy with the bakeries, I guess. I'm going to do 4. We'll leave some room for more windmills there, and we'll do 4 bakeries like that. And we got to put all these people to work making food, or we could be in some trouble at some point. We've kind of grown pretty fast here. And, you know, I'll probably build another windmill too, but I'm just realizing how much freaking flour I have right now. We're almost at our food limit. Let's go ahead and increase it to 40 just so we don't stop working under any circumstances. And I'm not worried about my industry right now. It's probably suffering because of that. Not really, but it seems like everything's running pretty efficiently. This guy doesn't have any joists, I'm guessing, because we don't have anybody making joists right now. You can make joists for a while, that'd be fine. Guy doesn't have any feathers. This guy doesn't have any tallow. Not enough hemp. Not enough feathers, I'm guessing. Yeah, not enough feathers. Did I tell you to bring candles every visit? I don't know why I would have told you that. I don't suppose you carry feathers, do you? No? Okay. Well, the hell with you then. I don't need you. Apothecary's capped out. Let's raise this. Let them keep working. Why not? Not enough grapes. Weird, considering how many grape fields I have. I guess people are eating the grapes. How much milk? All the way down here. 187's not bad. Not good either, but... Hardtack bread. Good. Okay, we're getting all these guys done. We'll give them a little time to finish up here. And we're gonna need 4 more of these. 4 more bakers. Actually, let's go all out, because these can hold 2, right? So what's it gonna be, 12? I think 12. Good deal. And Hopefully all these guys... I mean, they all have tons of flour, so why not? Apparently you cannot eat flour, I was told. I'm going to go ahead and take that as the Lord's gospel. Yeah, I didn't really accomplish most of the things I kind of set out, but I got my bridges. We haven't checked on those in a while. Wow, they're huge construction projects. I didn't realize how huge they were. 400 bricks, 480 bricks. We might not have enough bricks for this. And if, as a matter of fact, yeah, we are zeroed out on bricks. Wow. I mean, these two guys are working fine, so they'll get done. And if I had known that, I probably would have bought some, but I didn't realize. I just didn't realize there were such huge construction projects. Jeez. Anyway, they'll get done. They're not really high priority anyway. What's high priority is food. So, we're making bread now. We are holding on to our milk. I guess it won't spoil, but I'm not sure about that, but I'm just guessing. Ooh, he's got food. Okay, so... Can we afford to... We don't have much to trade. I guess we could have... If we trade away our cloth, we're going to be out of cloth for a while. Oops, it's not this one, it's this one. We do have some cured leather, though, so let's trade away the cured leather. It's not bad, and I'll give you 100 of the cloth. So we're going to have 3620. That's not bad. What do we want, though? I'd like something nice, but... Let's just get 2,000 blueberries, and... I don't think you can eat sugarcane, but you can eat rock melon. Ooh, pineapple would be nice. I like pineapple. Let's do that. So we need 800. And that's kind of close enough, I guess. 20 rock melon. Even it out and trade. Oh, did you have bricks? You don't have brick. Okay. I feel like I'm playing Settlers of Catan. You have bricks? Do you have bricks? Everyone always wants bricks. Great game, by the way. If you've never played. Kind of dorky board game. Nerd kind of game. But hey, it's fun. Nerdy things are always fun. If you can get over the social stigmas, which don't really matter anyway. Okay, so 200 bricks I'll buy. And that's going to be 1,200, so 100 is going to be 2,000. 50 is going to be 1,000, right? And then 5, so 60. Yeah, got it. Okay. That should have been way easier than it was, but... I'm assuming we might be like out of leather at this point because we built more... No, we still have leather. Okay. That's nice. Are we holding on to our milk? So someone suggested that like building up a large stockpile of the thing that you're going to process is the best way to do it. And I think he's probably right. Sorry, I would give him credit, but I forgot. It wasn't one of the familiar guys. It was a new person. And I think that this building actually could be a really good way to do it. Like, say you want to make lumber, but you can't get enough logs to do it, and your lumber mills are constantly running dry. Save up 200 logs in here. They can't be used for the firewood. They can't be used for anything else. They can only be used when you release them, and at which point you'll have enough to do everything you want. And then once you have that kind of backlog, no pun intended, of material to process, then everything should go more smoothly. So I'm anxious to see how this works once we get up to 2,000 milk. I don't think it spoils, but I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't spoil. So we bought some bricks. Let's see if our bridges were made better for it. This guy's 68% complete. This guy's 49% complete. Those are big projects, I didn't realize, but they're going to be really cool, I think. Not necessarily super practical, but, you know, it'll save people a trip if they do want to go that way. Alright guys, well I can see that we're well over our time frame here, so thank you so much for watching. This has been Dalsu with Dalsu Plays. We didn't get a whole lot accomplished this episode, but we kind of just secured ourselves a little bit against running out of food, which is pretty much the only way that you really genuinely lose Banished. I can see as I say that I'm kind of running out of clothes, which is, you know, an uncomfortable place to be, but you don't lose if you run out of clothes. If you run out of food and people start to die, you pretty much lose the game. So we're going to do everything we can to avoid that. We're going to be baking a lot of bread. Lots and lots and lots of bread. 601 is not enough. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow on Friday, I guess, with another episode. Hope you guys will join me. See you then.